Hello, and I welcome you all to this course on concise history of literature in English. You might see in the course page that I have posted you the precise syllabus we are going to follow up for this particular course. This particular course is going to be very precise in the manner that it will not be giving you a detailed account of the authors, the political background, the historical background, the literary background, but then only the relevant things in each of the ages that have been accepted as the age of British literary history all over the world. Now you could see on your screens that the history of English literature will be given as a timeline to you. So actually the political or the social history of England starts by about 450 AD, and the age between 450 AD to 1066 when you have the Norman conquest is called the Old English period. In other terms, it was also called the Anglo-Saxon period for a very simple reason that the tribes like Angles and Saxons were the ones who inhabited uh, uh, the mainland of UK during this time. And then you have between 1066 AD to 1500 AD, you have the Middle English period. This is the time you had authors, very famous authors, or you could say that the significant, beginners who started with writing in English were Geoffrey Chaucer, William Langland, and John Gower. And then you have between 1500 AD to 1660 AD, you have the Renaissance period. Now, the Renaissance period did not start in the British mainland, but then it started in the European. It started in the European states, right? Now you should very much remember the idea of the fall of Constantinople or the historical significance of the fall of Constantinople, which then led to the English Renaissance. Now, the English Renaissance is further divided into four different periods called as the Elizabethan period, Jacobean period, Caroline period, and Puritan interregnum. Between 1660 AD to 1700 AD, you have the Restoration period. You have one significant author called John Milton. Between 1700 AD to 1798 AD, you have the neoclassical period. You have the authors like Francis Bacon, Alexander Pope, Samuel Johnson, Henry Fielding, and Samuel Richardson. Between 1798 AD and 1837 AD, you have the Romantic period, during which times the English literary history was very prosperous. Between 1837 AD to 1901 AD, you have the Victorian period, and from then on, you have the budding of uh, a new genre of writers called the novelists. Between 1901 AD to 1940 AD, you have the modernist period, and you have a continuance of uh, the novel and the new ideologies as well called the modernism. Modernism, of course, led to postmodernism, and then with postmodernism period or the present, we have an end of strict periodic categorizations. That is, the modernist period came to an end in the 1940s. You could also say that the postmodernist period is not a strict categorization. It is an ongoing, continual thing that had been